Hello everyone, welcome back to YK Reviews. Welcome back to another weekly entertainment news video here. Tons to go over. Lots of announcements regarding live action movies, reboots, trailer galore this week. So tons to go over. So let's just dive right into it here. Let's get into it. So as I mentioned here, so much to go over, so much trailers, breakdowns, casting news, live action announcements here. All the timestamps will be in the description down below, so if there's anything that you want to skip ahead to, anything that you're more focused on or more interested in, timestamps will be in the description down below for that. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I do these every single week, so that way you're always up to date with movie news, TV news, video game news. So subscribe so that you don't miss out on that every single week. But so for the first trailer that we're going to talk about here is going to be the Barbie movie. Now, watching this trailer, I was very confused. I obviously grew up with Power Rangers, Digimon, Pokemon, like just these action figures, superhero stuff. So I never played with a Barbie doll. And watching this trailer, I wasn't as hyped as I've seen other people get with it. It didn't really capture me there. I was very surprised with some of the dialogue that was used, especially that last scene about beaching each other off. It did get a chuckle out of me, but I was surprised with what they're going, especially because a lot of little girls are going to want to watch this movie, so very surprised with that. But in terms of the trailer overall, it did look fun. It looks entertaining. The cast is a fantastic cast overall there, but for me, I am not, let's just say I'm not running to the theatre to go watch this as of yet. I would still want to see more trailers and more footage for that, but let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below for the trailer, your hype level, your excitement level for the Barbie movie. Let me know down in the comment section below. And the next trailer that got released, one that I'm very excited about with this one, it's Extraction 2. This is going to come out on Netflix. The first Extraction, starring Chris Hemsworth. I really had a fun time with this movie. It was a nice action-based movie, a lot of entertainment, a lot of fight sequences. It was a fun movie. I'm watching this teaser trailer, not a lot to go by, but I'm not going to spoil what happened in the Extraction, but they kind of give you little hints of what happened to Chris Hemsworth's character and how he's able to be in the scenario that he's in right now. And for me, I really love this teaser trailer. I'm very excited. I'm definitely going to be watching the Extraction. Really entertaining, fun movie for me. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below for the Extraction 2 trailer. Your hype level. Have you seen the first one? Let me know what you think of the first one too in the comment section down below for that. And another trailer that also got released as well is Ben Affleck's movie Hypnotic. This really had a lot of feels of the early 2000 type movies, type vibes. It gave me a lot of Mystic River, Momentum type of movie feel to it. I really am enjoying this trailer. I did a shorts on the Hypnotic trailer, and for me, I am very excited about this. The plot or the premise seems very simple. Guy with hypnotic powers. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with Ben Affleck's also daughter getting captured, getting kidnapped. I don't have anything negative to say about this trailer. Like I said, it's got very early 2000 feel vibes to it when it comes to those types of movies. I'm very excited for that. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below for that particular trailer too. Are you excited for that as well? And now for another trailer that I was very excited about, the Blue Beetle trailer. Now, I was getting a lot of Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man, Iron Man vibes to it. But overall, because to be completely honest with you, I'm not known a huge amount about this character, not familiar with him as a character in particular in terms of the comic books. But overall, I really like the look of this trailer. It does have that great family vibe to it. The action sequences, especially me, I'm not a Final Fantasy guy, but for me, even I was able to get that reference with the Final Fantasy there with the whole sword sequences. My only nitpick is the AI sounding. Really sounds very generic, Siri type of sound to it, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Other than that, I thought the visual effects look great. The CGI looks pretty decent. The characters look fun and you want to root for them. I had a fun time with this trailer. So let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below for that particular trailer for Blue Beetle. Are you excited? Are you not as hyped? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for me, the most anticipated movie of the summer based on this trailer, now my favorite trailer of the week, has got to be the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer. I am loving the look of this. The references to Doctor Strange and Spider-Man from the events of Spider-Man No Way Home, I thought was a nice touch. Miguel O'Hara looks fantastic, and the storyline they're going with that. I'm curious to see Miles's plotline and what they're going to do with that. Just all the Spider-Man references there and so much Easter eggs to point out. This vibe of this trailer looks phenomenal, and I seriously cannot wait. This is probably going to be, I've already said this in some comments and in my shorts as well. This could possibly be the best movie of the summer. So much to look forward to in terms of comic book movies. You've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming out in May. You've got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, The Flash, Blue Beetle. So lots to look forward to. But for me, this is now high up on the list. And because it's going to be split in 2 parts, I'm very curious to see what direction they're going to go with at the end of this movie and then the next movie. Really, really excited for this. This trailer has got me hyped and one of my favorite trailers of this week. But let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below regarding that trailer, your thoughts, your opinions on the movie, and how hyped are you? Let me know in the comment section down below for that one. Now on to our first news story here. I've mentioned this many times in the previously weekly entertainment news video. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan. I've loved this show from 2005. I've seen earlier episodes. Like, this show has been going on forever. I've seen the spin-offs. I love everything about Doctor Who. And we've got some casting news when it comes to like the new series. So this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter here. It's saying that Drag Race winner Jinx Monsoon, and I apologize if I've mispronounced the name, has joined Doctor Who in a major role. Russell T Davies has confirmed in his latest cast, in a galaxy of comets and supernovas, there comes the biggest star of all. Now, I've not watched any drag racing or any type of show like that, and I've not seen her in any of the previous like work that she's done in the past. But from what I'm seeing here, that she's going to be joining Ncuti Gatwick, who's going to be the new Doctor Who, and Millie Gibson, who's going to be playing the companion for the Doctor. She's going to be joining them in a major role here, and we don't know yet what she's going to be doing in the show itself. But according to like Russell T Davies said, Jinx Monsoon is on a collision course with the TARDIS, and the Doctor Who will never be the same again. So I'm curious to see. There's going to be a lot of variety in terms of like the casting. Obviously, with Ncuti Gatwick being the first black-led Doctor. Previously Jodie Whittaker being the first female Doctor. Now they're going for the first black Doctor, which I think is absolutely brilliant, and them going for like so many variety of casting choices here now and then going for Drag Race winner Jinx Monsoon. I think it's fantastic. For me, my biggest concern, and it's not with the casting choices, is the storyline, because Chibnall's era, and if you have watched Doctor Who, I'm pretty sure you'll know where I'm coming from and you can completely agree with me. If not, let me know in the comment section down below. But Chibnall's era was just a complete clusterfuck of an era, writing-wise, storyline-wise. It was just a complete shambles. So for me, that's all I care about, is good storyline. Now that they've got a big budget joining with Disney, the budget is going to be a lot more improved. CGI, visual effects is going to be much, much improved. So I'm just hoping that with Russell T Davies coming back and him as a writer, I thought that fantastic work in the early 2005 series era of Doctor Who from 2005 to I believe it was 2010 where he like led the series. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with it. I'm curious to see what her role is going to be, whether she's going to be a villain or whether she's going to be a companion. I'm very curious about that, but for me, excitement level is through the roof when it comes to Doctor Who, especially for this year's anniversary special. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below for the casting choices, and also if you're a Doctor Who fan, your hype level for that. Now on to the next news story here. We've got one where I might go on a bit of a rant when it comes to like the news here. So this is coming from the Deadline, and Dwayne Johnson and Bob Iger have revealed a live action Moana is in development here, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson revealing this in the video footage here. And I'm just confused and baffled as to the decisions of why they're doing this. Moana came out in 2016, so 7 years is 7 years now since that movie came out. They're doing a live action, which I don't see the need for that, because Moana, for me, I'm a huge fan of Moana. I really loved that movie. I really had a fun time with it. It looked fantastic as well. Like the animations looked amazing. So I don't see the need for them doing a live action remake for this. I understand Disney's route of wanting to remake everything now. I mean, you have Beauty and the Beast, live action Mulan, live action Lion King, live action Aladdin. Those are just the ones that come to the top of my head. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be so much more. Like, I won't be surprised if we're going to have a live action Finding Nemo, a live action Ratatouille in the very near future. But with this one, 7 years ago it came out, they're going for this. I just don't understand why they're doing this, why they need to do a live action. Come up with something original, come up with something fresh and new. You've got the Elementals trailer coming out, which I honestly, like I said in last week's episode of the Weekly Entertainment News video, that trailer looks fun, it looks entertaining, looks like you'll have a good time with the family. that's something original. Come up with something new. Why go for live action remakes and ones that haven't even been a decade yet? I just don't understand. And we see that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be the one playing Maui in the live action form, and the one that played Moana, Alui Carvalho. Again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name. She is also going to be an executive producer. Hasn't been confirmed if she's going to be also playing Moana, but for me, just don't understand the logic with this decision here. Why go for a live action remake? Why not come up with something new and fresh? That's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think this is a good idea? Would you even watch it? Like the live action stuff? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Let me know in the comment section down below for that. Now for the next news story here, we've got finally a update in terms of the Welcome to Derry, the It prequel series coming out on HBO Max. We finally got an update in terms of some casting news here. So this is coming from the Deadline, and we've got here that HBO Max's It prequel series, Welcome to Derry, sets Taylor Page, Jovan Adipo, James Renner, and Chris Chalk in the show itself. And I apologize if I've mispronounced any of their names. So they're going to be set in the series itself. Obviously, the details have been kept under wraps because they always are. And this is going to be basically expanding in terms of Andy Muschietti's vision of it. There was an article that came out, I believe, last week when it comes to Pennywise. The person that played Pennywise in the It prequel series, Bill Skarsgård, came out and said that he hasn't heard from anybody from this show, hasn't been told whether he's going to come back. So I don't know if he's going to be playing Pennywise the clown, which is a huge shame because I really, really liked him as Pennywise in It Part 1 and Part 2. So we could be getting a new Pennywise, but basically this, if you're not aware, is going to be a show based on when Pennywise first came to Earth and how he came about going into becoming Pennywise the clown. So with these character choices, to be completely honest with you, when it comes to the casting choices, I've not seen them in any of the previous work, but I'm very excited and very happy to know that we're finally getting some updates when it comes to this series. I'm really excited for this show and I really cannot wait to see what they're going to do with it. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below regarding the casting choices and your excitement level for this show itself. And for the next news story here, we've got something that I'm really frustrated about as well, is we've got some announcement in terms of the Harry Potter reboot. So basically this is coming from the direct along with multiple other sources announcing this here, is that a Harry Potter reboot is in the works with brand new actors. And basically, based on Bloomberg sources, Warner Brothers and HBO are near completing a deal with jkrowling to produce a new Harry Potter television series. Each season of the hypothetical show would focus on a different one of Rowling's original books, meaning at very least there would be 7 seasons of content if the project moves forward. And so basically what that means is that the Harry Potter books have so much content with it. The original movies that came out, Harry Potter, like Philosopher's Stone, all the way up until Deathly Hallows, based on the books, a lot of stuff was missing. They focus on like main aspects of each book. I've read the books, I've seen the movies, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. For me, the storyline in terms of the movies moved forward pretty well. Some of the stuff that they did miss out, I feel like, could have contributed a little bit more to the movies, but overall the movies were pretty good. They had some good elements. There was some pullbacks and nitpicks and that kind of stuff for every movie when it comes to Harry Potter, but overall the movie was fine. It was brilliant. Some movies better than others, obviously, but in terms of like the content that they took from the books, I thought was really well done. Now for them to go and do a complete reboot, basically having a whole series, which I think is a good idea when it comes to the books, because like I said, so much content, so much stuff you can take out of the books into live action, but to do just a complete reboot, I just think is very odd. And for me, especially after the whole Fantastic Beasts saga with those movies, with the tone of each movie just being complete up and down, not knowing what to focus on, I don't have much hope when it comes to this, because you're going for a complete reboot, which means you're going to be casting a new Harry, a new Ron, a new Hermione, a new Hagrid, Dumbledore, Snape, new Voldemort. So I just don't see that spark. I don't see that magic coming out with the new reboot. Plus you're going to have to go design a whole new Hogwarts. You're going to have to get new music. The spark isn't going to be there for me. Ron, Harry, and Hermione, just the 3 of them together, you had that great magic in a bottle, I would say, which I don't think is going to be replicated with the new reboot. Nothing to do with whoever they cast, but it's just not going to be the same. You have so much to dive into when it comes to like the wizarding world, Hogwarts. You try to do the prequel of the Harry Potter saga with the Fantastic Beasts, which I just think did not work. but you have so much to explore. You could get a new wizard or a witch. I'm pretty sure that there's so many other characters you can just dive into and have it as a HBO series, but to do it just a complete reboot, I just don't think it's going to be a great idea, and I just don't think it's going to come off well. Apologies that this weekly entertainment news video is going to be a lot of ranting in this episode, but it's just, for me, I just don't understand why no studio can just come up with something original. Why do live action remakes? Why do reboots? And just, especially with the Harry Potter world, like I mentioned, you have so much, even like the new Harry Potter video game coming out, it's not based on like Harry, Ron or Hermione or that particular saga. You're based on a witch or wizard. So do something different. Why go for this? I just don't think it's going to work. But let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section down below for that. Are you excited? Are you happy? Let me know in the comment section down below for that. Now, on to the next news story here. We have got a couple of updates by Illumination in terms of like some teasers, and with the big announcement coming with Shrek 5 is in the works, and this is coming from the Variety. Shrek 5 with the original cast, Donkey spin-off with Eddie Murphy, Sing 3 and more teased by Illumination. In terms of other projects rather than Shrek 5, because I want to dive into that more, but in terms of the other projects, so they're going to be expanding here. So the Illumination founder and CEO is simultaneously juggling several new movies and sequels in his ever-expanding animation empire. These range from follow-ups to his Sing, Despicable Me and Secret Life of Pet franchises, as well as original movie like Fool's Migration, which a trailer for the Migration movie did come out, and I thought it looks very interesting. Nothing that really like hypes me up or is memorable for me in particular, but something original which is a breath of fresh air for me. But also a Secret Life of Pets and Sing. Let me know your thoughts about those two in particular in the comment section down below. For me, I was not a fan of the latest Secret Life of Pets movie that came out, so my excitement level isn't through the roof. And I've never seen the Sing movie, so I can't really expand on that. But now we've also get an update in terms of Shrek. So the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish came out back in December, which I thought was a fantastic movie. I really, really enjoyed that movie. There was a little bit of a sneak peek in terms of like where the direction of his character is going to be at the end of the movie. I won't give out spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, but for Shrek 5, now that all the casts are coming back, even a potential Donkey spin-off show, I thought it's going to be fantastic, but curious to see what they're going to do with it, whether it's before he met Shrek or his adventures in between each movies. Curious to see about that. But with Shrek 5, with Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers, Antonio Barbados, I butchered that name, so I'm sorry, but I'm excited about that. I was a huge fan of Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. Wasn't a huge fan of Shrek 3. Honestly, I've not rewatched that in a very, very long time. Shrek 4, I was a huge fan of. I really enjoyed that one. So for Shrek 5, I'm actually excited about that. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with that, especially with all the original cast coming back. I think they have a potential to make that magic again with Shrek 5. But with it being so long, I don't know if like they're going to be changing animations, what storyline they're going to go with, if people are still going to be excited. Me personally, I am excited about it, especially based on like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I think this is going to be fantastic for me. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Your excitement level, your hype level, what you thought about the previous Shrek movies too. Let me know in the comment section down below. And for the next news story here, we've got a quick update in terms of Deadpool 3. Something that I just do want to bring up here is that Ryan Reynolds brings in the She-Hulk writer for the movie, for the sequel of Deadpool 3. This is coming from the direct here, and it's saying that according to the deadline, writer Zeb Wells has been recruited by Ryan Reynolds and Marvel Studios to join the franchise mainstay Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese on the script of Deadpool 3. Now, Paul and Rhett are the ones writing this. They were part of the Deadpool 1 and 2, and some of the casting from the original movies are also coming back. That's the taxi driver and also Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool's roommate too. And with this, Wells has already written for the MCU before as a co-writer on the She-Hulk Attorney at Law, working only on episode 7, The Retreat, and he will also be involved with the 2023 movie The Marvels, serving as a head writer on Marvel Zombies. Now for me, I was worried when I first read this article here, and knowing that it's a She-Hulk writer when that show really has got mixed reviews, lots of criticisms and rightful criticisms. But with this writer only being working on the episode 7, The Retreat episode, where Jennifer Walters goes to this retreat with Emil Blonsky and these characters, I thought was one of the better episodes. Not the best episode that you'll ever see, but one of the better episodes in the show, bar Daredevil's appearances in the later episodes there. So for me, I think even the writing too, when it comes to like She-Hulk in that particular episode, where she finally realizes there's some character development with her, gives me a little bit of hope. I'm not sure how much influence or like what he's going to be doing exactly in a Deadpool 3 show. My fear is that it's going to be a lot of maybe jokes or maybe things not being taken serious, but I'm hoping that's not the case. I have got high hopes, especially because the three writers or the three people working on the Deadpool 1 and 2 movies, Ryan Reynolds, Paul Wernick and Reese, are still part of the project, but curious to know what they're going to be doing with that. I'm very excited as more news comes out with Deadpool 3. I'm very, very excited to see what they're going to do with it, and also the fact that the plotline, especially Hugh Jackman coming back, Wolverine, TVA, I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. Again, not worried now, even with the She-Hulk writer being involved, especially since it's only one episode that they wrote on She-Hulk. But let me know your thoughts, your opinions. Are you worried? Does this take away your hype level? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But for the final news story here, we've got Marvel's Thunderbolts adds another writer into the mix here. We've got Beef creator Lee Sung-jin, sorry if I mispronounced the name, has been added to the writer's room for Thunderbolts here. Now with this writer, he's basically the showrunner for Beef in Netflix. I saw the synopsis, saw the trailer. It does look pretty interesting. That one I do want to definitely check out. But what's weird is that he even confirms here, I'm rewriting Thunderbolts. He told Variety, who broke out the news of his involvement. And for me, it's the fact that they're rewriting everything, all the script and everything like that when it comes to the Thunderbolts movie. Now, I don't know if it's because the previous script was more of a comedy or more jokey type of route and they're going for a more serious route now, or whatever the reason was. This is similar vibes to like the Blade movie where the rewrites, they found a new writer and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going on with Marvel, whether they are now, because of all the criticism, you had the visual effects artist, the head person, I forgot her name off the top of my head, but news broke out that she left the company, that she left Marvel. They had announced that they're going to go for more quality over quantity, less TV series, less movies coming out each year, now going for a writer to rewrite the whole Thunderbolts movie. I think that they are going to be listening to the criticism. They're hearing all this. People are suffering from comic book movie fatigue or what have you, but it looks like with this writer, I want to check out Beef as well, because like I think that aspect, that concept, the trailer looks pretty brilliant. But I am curious to know the reason as to why he's rewriting the whole script. What could be the reason for it? Thunderbolts movie, I'm excited to see the cast. I wish there was more of like, not super soldier characters, I wish there were other sort of characters also in there, but this one movie I am excited to see what they're going to do with it here, and it is currently scheduled to arrive in theaters in July of 2024, so July of next year as part of phase 5. But now that they're going for a more serious tone, possibly, I'm hoping that the movie does improve, because a lot of issues with the Marvel movies, especially in phase 4, was just, it was joke after joke. Didn't give you that time to just balance everything, let you feel the emotions or the seriousness of particular scenes. I'm looking at Thor Love and Thunder particularly, so hopefully that they are going to improve quality a lot when it comes to phase 5 and phase 6. But let me know your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section down below. Are you happy that they've got this particular writer? Are you worried that they're doing rewrites for the scripts? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But that about wraps it up for this week's weekly entertainment news video. Like I said, so much to go over. Apologies if the video is slightly longer than normal, but I want to hear your thoughts on everything that we discuss in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos here on the channel. And also I have got a Twitter, link is in the description down below. Also keep an eye out on the channel now that Star Wars Celebration is going on. There will be a video of all the projects and announcements that they have got going on, most likely coming out this weekend as well. So keep an eye out on the channel so that you don't miss out on that video. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews.